Da, 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 Mr. K Online. Hi guys, and welcome to Show Don't Tell. Today, you are going to learn a technique which will make your writing a lot more engaging for the reader to read. Let's get things underway. Okay, so why use Show Don't Tell? Well, Show Don't Tell will make your writing more lively, it'll make it more creative, and it will make it more engaging. Think of yourself as an artist. Okay, now an artist is armed or makes beautiful pictures with paint and a paintbrush. Well, you as a writer are an artist in the sense that your paint and the paintbrush are the words you use in your writing. Your mission as a writer is to paint images and feelings in the minds of your reader so that they get more engaged by your stories. Okay, there's nothing worse than just saying things out black and white and not adding some color and some description to them to actually engage the reader. Anyway, let's get into some examples here. Describing characters. That's one thing you'll have to describe in your stories, and that you can really paint a great picture with using words. Okay, so when you're describing a character, a great place to start would be with their face, their body, their voice, and their actions. If you go with those and describe those, then the reader can get a really good image in their head of who your character is, what their beliefs are, what their values are, who they are. Okay, so let's have a look at an example here. He was angry. Now, he was angry. I don't know about you, but that's pretty straightforward. It's pretty bland. Doesn't really paint much of an image in my head when I read that. Maybe something that could be better or would be better would be this. Okay, his eyebrows lowered and he raised his shoulders as he yelled. Oh, gee. That was a lot more engaging than just he was angry. So as you can see, through the words that you use, you can paint images in the mind of the reader that makes the reading or the story more engaging. Let's keep going. Another thing that you could describe in your story, or often do, are places. So when you're describing a place, you should try and think, okay, what could the reader hear there, or what could they see, or what could they feel, what could they smell, and what could they taste? So here's an example. The beach was beautiful. Okay, yeah, okay, it was beautiful, but does it really paint an image in my head? I don't think it does. Let's make it a little bit more interesting. Okay, so seagulls gracefully flew over the calm, deep sapphire-coloured ocean that lapped against the golden warm sand. Oh, gee, I was almost there. Considering it's 9 degrees outside, but anyway. So there you have it. There's an example of taking something that's a little bit bland and boring, like the beach was beautiful, that really doesn't paint an image in the reader's head, to the second one that I've got here that makes things a lot more engaging because you've painted in the mind of the reader the situation or the scene or the place that the story is taking place at. Anyway, let's get into the next thing. Okay, so describing things. Now, describing things, once again, think about, okay, your 5 senses. Okay, what does it sound like? What does it look like? How does it feel? How does it smell? And how does it taste? If you think about your 5 senses and describe along those lines, then I'm pretty sure you can make it more engaging for the reader. Okay, so something that's pretty bland and straightforward and not very engaging because it doesn't paint a picture in the mind of the reader is something like, it was delicious. Now, something that could be better and would paint an image in the mind of the reader would be something like this. Okay, the chocolate melted in my mouth and made me smile. When the reader reads this, well, they know that chocolate's delicious for sure. They actually have an image or relate to that moment because they've probably all, well, who hasn't eaten chocolate, right, and had that situation where it's melted in their mouth and made them smile. Okay, so there you go. That's engaging your reader in your story through painting an image or a feeling in their brain just through the words that you use. Awesome. So in summary, you should use Show Don't Tell because it will make your writing more engaging, and you are the artist, remember, painting the scene in the mind of your reader. Okay. Number 2, describe. You can use Show Don't Tell to describe a few things. One of them is describing characters, and if you're describing a character, remember, start off with a good place to start is with their face, their body, their voice, and the actions that they do. Okay, because you can get a really good sense of who a character is through those things. Apart from that, places, obviously use your 5 senses, and when you're talking about things as well, use your 5 senses. And remember, last of all, you are the artist who's armed with not a paintbrush and paint, but with words. So go ahead and please use those words and make beautiful stories that engage people. Thank you. Have a great day. Bye. Thanks for watching one of my videos. If you've enjoyed the content or you just want to show your support, please just click the subscribe button down below. You hitting the subscribe button lets me know that you'd like to see more content from me. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Subscribe.